And welcome back to another video. This is CryptoKoinz, and in this video we'll be going over my crypto portfolio tracker. Most of these functions are automated and you basically just need to input your buy and sell orders. It's a multi-tab spreadsheet that generates all your positions into one total page. This page is pulling information from the multiple tabs, making it easy to track your total portfolio. Now let's get started to see how to use this spreadsheet. When you first open the spreadsheet, the first thing you want to do is go to File, make a copy, and copy the spreadsheet into your drive. This sheet only works with Google Sheets since it generates live quotes. And you will only have two tabs. You'll have the master sheet and the total sheet. Let's go back to the master sheet. After you make a copy into your drive, the next thing you want to do is duplicate the master tab. Click on the tab and press duplicate. Once you duplicate it, I like to have the master file to the right of the totals tab. Now let's click on copy of master and input our first position. The first position I'll be inputting here is Phantom, FTM. If we go to the top, you have a reference video link. At any time, if you get lost, you can click this link to go back to this video. And it reads blue equals input. Only the highlighted blue areas are areas where you put information. Do not type in any other cell. Also, do not create more rows or columns. These sheets are intertwined with one another, and adding or removing columns or rows will skew your outcome. At the top, we have start date, and you can input here the start date. You need to input the symbol. This is my phantom position, so I will type FTM again here. The next blue section that we run into is coin holdings with rewards. This is if you're lending or staking your coins and earning more coins. So this calculator is compatible for people who earn tokens by staking and lending. The default setting equals to the coin holdings. If you don't stake or lend your coins for more coins, you don't have to worry about this section. We'll go over this section later after we put some information. Then we have the coin market price value. This is where the spreadsheet calculates the market price for FTM. In order to do that, we need to go to coin market cap, look up the coin, FTM, click on there. It brings you to their page. Go to the top, copy the URL, and then we come back to this cell. Once we are here at the cell, you want to go and input it here. There's two quotes up here and you want to put it right in the middle of those two quotes. You select the cursor there and you paste it and you press enter. Now it's going to generate live quotes for Phantom. If we scroll to the right, we have a section for all your bought positions and for your sold positions. And this is optional. This is if you want to track your reward claims. I lend some of my tokens for rewards, but sometimes it's very difficult to track those fees. I'm earning pennies and paying sub pennies on those fees. So it's pretty difficult to calculate. But if you would like to calculate your fees here for your claim rewards, you can do so here. This is optional. And also, if we look at the two other tables, inputting fees here is optional, not mandatory. I'm going to zoom out a little bit here so that we can see the calculator working as I input information. My first position here was on the 24th. By the way, these numbers are just made up. So this is just for an example. I bought 182 coins and I spent $400 for those coins. And it generates all my data here. Let's just say I paid 25 cents here in fees. My second position was on February 2nd. And let's just say I bought 95 coins and that cost me $200. Let's just say this time I spent 35 cents. And let's just say lastly, I bought some more coins here. I bought 90 coins and that cost me $200 once again. And this time I paid 50 cents. In this section, it shows you your average cost here per coin when you purchased it. So it automates it just as a reference. It does not include the fees in this number. Now let's go to the left and see what's going on here. Let's just say I was staking my coins and I actually have 380 coins. That will change my numbers. Let's see what the calculator calculates. I invested $800. I'm holding 367 coins. And I'm holding 380 coins with my rewards. The current market price for FTM is $213. The market value of my position is $809.40. That's a gain of 1.18%, $9.40. Now these numbers do not take into account any fees. Now let's go to the left and here is your position breakdown. Invested is $800. As you sell positions, this will lower. Your current position value is $809. Your average cost based on your position is $2.18. This will also change as you buy and sell more tokens. Coins bought, 367. Coins sold, I haven't sold any, 0. Coin holdings, 367. When you sell coins, this will change. Coins bought, I spent $800. Coins sold, I haven't sold any. Coins holding is $781.71. Coins reward, I've earned 13 coins based on this number. Coins reward percentage, I've earned 3.54% based on my initial investment worth of coins, which is great. Coins reward, I've earned $27.69. That puts me at a gain total of at 1.17%. That's $9.40. Now if we scroll down, we see some fees. I've paid $1.10 worth of fees. And here's my breakdown with the fees. Invested $800, position value $808, gain total 1.04%, gain total $8.30. So it's $1.10 lower than these numbers. And this chart shows you your total current invested money in comparison to the value of your position. This is generating with the fees included. And if we look here, it says no, fee sections are optional. The calculator will function without fees. So you don't have to put fees if you don't want to, but if you do, you can track your fees as well. And that's how the individual positions work. Now I'm going to fill out the information for my other positions and come back to the video. I'm back. Now I put multiple positions here. I put that I bought a Harmony 1 position and I put some information here. I also input that I bought a near position and it says that I'm under here. I also bought Rose and I bought Cosmos here. Now that you have multiple positions in these tabs, now we go to the total tab. And now we have to generate the information here. And there is a section for your sold positions, which you have to put here. We'll go over that in just a bit. The formula is already here. You just have to update the name for each cell. So for the first position, FTM, I'm gonna put that as my first position. We go here, we delete where it says Atom, and we type in FTM, and that is going to generate information from my FTM tab. Now we want to delete right before the exclamation mark, type in FTM, and now my numbers are going to get populated here. Coin sold. The formula is already inputted for you. All you have to do is update the tab name here. It does take some time to do this, but remember, you only have to do this once. It takes about a minute or so. And as I'm inputting information, this is all getting updated. Now to put the rest of the positions, I'm just going to highlight here and bring down these cells. And I'm going to start filling in the names of the other tab. So my second position here is Harmony 1. and the name of the tab is 1. So we're looking for the tab name. So we type in 1 here. And we continue. I'm now going to fast forward this part to speed it up a little bit. All right, perfect. I just finished inputting all the information here. It populates your total investments. Cash invested, $3,400. The current portfolio value is $3,744. And this is with the fees included. I haven't closed any positions yet. I haven't paid any fees and closed positions yet. Since I haven't closed any, open positions fees. This is how much I've paid in fees. And my total gain here, percentage and dollar amount. Gain total percent, 10%. Gain total dollar amount, $344. And it breaks it down with the fees included. You also have these helpful charts here to show you what your portfolio looks like, your percentage gains, your overall cash invested in comparison to your portfolio value. Now, one thing that I like to do is highlight the whole table and select this funnel icon here, create a filter, and it will filter your positions here so that you can look up your positions by ABC order by symbol name or cash invested from lowest amount to biggest amount, so on and so forth. I like to use this feature and go to percentage gain and go sort Z through A because it shows my most profitable position to my least. When I'm dollar cost averaging into positions and I'm ready to buy more coins, it gives me the best position to average into for the best deal. So if I were to invest in this portfolio today, I would buy more near just to get it up to speed with the rest of the positions. Now, everyone has their own strategy. That's just something that I personally do. And once again, if we go to the notes section, it says note, fee sections are optional. The calculator will function without fees. And that's when we start inputting sold positions. So let's do that now to see what that looks like when you sell a position and how to input that information. So let's just say that we're gonna sell my position of Rose. And let's just say that we were staking this position. So let's say I earned 100 coins here. So I'm going to type in 3,600 here. It shows that I'm up $251, 25.14% there. Now, how do we put the information when we sell our positions? Just on a side note, if you're manually putting your coin holdings with rewards in this cell, you have to manually input your coins here, your coin amounts, every time you make any changes. Let's just say, for instance, you put here that you had 3,400 coins. Let's just say you had 3,400 coins at one point, and say you bought more coins, so this number goes up, but you forgot to update this number. Your calculations are going to be wrong. So it's very important. The moment you start manually inputting your rewards here, you have to update this every single time you buy and sell tokens. So let's just put it back to 3,600. It's very important that if you're using it with rewards, that you pay attention to this. It can throw your numbers off completely. So now let's just go to the right here and say that today we're going to sell the full position. My coin holdings plus my coin holdings with rewards. I'm selling everything. I'm gonna lock in a profit today. So we go to the right, we go here to the date, 2/10/2022. I'm selling 3,600 coins. I'm selling everything, and I sold the coins for, it reads right now that my position value is $1,251.36. So let's just say that I sold it at that price, $1,251.36. It reads here that I sold my position for an average price of 35 cents. And let's just say I forgot to put the fees here, or I don't know what the fees were. It's okay, the calculator will still work. So I'm just gonna skip the fees just to show the flexibility of the calculator. So now it shows that I'm up 150% and I'm up $1,500. This is wrong. Remember, once you start manually inputting information here, you have to go back in here and update this and put that you sold all your coins and you're not holding any rewards either. Now it's going to give you the real numbers. And here's a breakdown with the fees included. So it shows that you're not invested anymore. And it shows that your position value as you sold it is worth $1,251.36. Now, once you close out a position, I go down here to the tab, I double click it, and I update the name, and I put parentheses sold for my personal reference. And then I grab the tab and I like to swing it all the way to the right so it's out of the way. I know anything that's from my totals to the left is active, anything from the totals to the right is not active. So now we go to the totals page and you have to manually remove it. So I'm going to select the totals page here, go to rows and press delete and manually remove it. Now to refresh this, I don't want to move anything. I just refresh the filter here to anything A to Z and it will refresh my positions. Now we have to manually come in here and put the close position. Today I sold rows to 10, 20, 22. Symbol is rows. Now it's showing here coins bought and coins sold, dollar amount. So we go to our rows position. You will find those figures here in the pale yellow. That's why they're here. You need to input these figures and this figure here. Coins bought is 1,000, coins sold 1,251 and 36 there. Let's go back to the total. I bought $1,000 worth of coins initially, 1251.36, and I paid 32 cents worth of fees. And my total profit is $251.36. Now, this is not calculating for fees. These tabs are not calculating for fees. But if we do go here to the breakdown, the breakdown always calculates the fees. So there you have it. And that's how you manage bought and closed positions. Now let's go over what you need to do if you have more than 5 positions. You're going to have to manually move the charts down in this table. So I will hold shift and select the charts and move these down. I will select this table, wait for the hand to appear and manually move it down. So let's just say that you have 15 positions instead of 5 positions. I will select this table and I will go down until I have 15 here. I need to go down one more. There we go. And I'm going to move these down just a bit. And I'm going to get the table here and move it down. Now this table and the charts are only accounting for 5 positions, so you're going to have to manually update these. The investment versus portfolio chart, you don't. This will always stay constant to these values, so you'll be fine. But the percentage gain chart, you're going to have to update this. If we go here, edit chart, it shows the range it's calculating from B4 to B8 and I4 to I8. B4 to B8 is from here to here, and I4 to I8 is from here to here. Now we need these values to go all the way down to the bottom of the table, and that is B18. So we click here and we just add 1 here for B18. Same here, we go here, we go from I4 to I18. So now this chart will take into account all these positions. Now we go to the portfolio section and do the same. Edit. And we want to update this to 18. And we want to update this one to 18. Perfect. So now these charts are updated when you put new positions, but your filter will not take those positions into account. So what you need to do is select the top part of your filter, remove the filter, and then reselect the complete section of the table and apply the filter once again. Now the filter is taking into account the whole table. And now we have to adjust these sections. For the cash invested section, it's giving you a formula of C4 to C8. We click up here, C4 to C8, and it shows it here, from here to here. We need this A to be 18, so we just add the 1 there and press enter. Now for portfolio value, you don't have to change any values. For closed positions, you don't have to change any value. For closed position fees, you don't have to change any values. For open position fees, you do have to change some values here. If we click on the formula, it's generating information from these cells. We just need to add a 1 here to 18, so it drops down to this section and press enter. And lastly, if we go to gain total, we click on the formula and it's showing J4 through J8. We need J18. So we need to go here, J4 to J18, and just type a 1 here, and there you go. Press enter. Now, I typically don't have a lot of positions open when I'm investing. I just have a handful, so you can make this table as large as you need it to be and have the formulas generate the information based on that table, and whether the cells are empty, it will still generate that information. But now you know that you're covered for up to 15 positions without having to update this information. Now, if this is too much work for you, you can simply select the charts here and delete them. You just select and press delete on your keyboard. This one is helpful. It automatically generates based on this table, so there's no real need to delete this one. There's no work for this one. And that's how you add more positions into this final table. And remember, this also has a function to track your staking and lending rewards. So if you're investing in DAOs or you're staking or you're lending, you're covered. You just have to manually input those rewards in there, and the rest gets sorted for you. Now, if you'd like a copy of the spreadsheet to automate your portfolio tracking, you can join my Patreon and come here to the calculators tier. You'll have access to this calculator and any other calculators I have created. Once you join Patreon and you look at my post, you'll have a link to this calculator, and make sure to start off by going to File, Make a Copy, and then you'll have access to the total and master sheet to get you going. This calculator took me several days to figure out. I came back to it several different days just to make sure I figured every problem out. And trust me, there was a lot of problems along the way. So if you made it this far, I really appreciate it. Thank you very much, guys. That's going to do it for this one. This is the ultimate crypto portfolio tracking calculator that you will ever need. It's fully automated, and there's only a few values you need to input there to track your performance. Now, if you found this video helpful or of any value, please make sure to hit the like and subscribe buttons down below. It really helps out the channel, and thank you all for supporting my channel. I really appreciate it. That's going to do it for this one, guys. Thank you very much, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.